Still on integration here. This time we're looking at integration of sine and cosine. Now you'll remember that you've done derivatives of sine and cosine before. Integration is obviously going to be the opposite of that. So let's jump straight into the rules that we're going to require for this. So first rule here, the integral of sine ax with respect to x. Now that a just represents a number, just any number. So the integral of sine, say 5x, with respect to x is equal to negative 1 on a cos ax. Okay, so there's our rule for the integral of sine ax. And a second rule here, really straightforward. The integral of cos ax with respect to x, that's going to be just 1 on a sine ax. So now that we've got those rules, we can just run through a couple of examples and make sure we know it. Now the integral of sine 4x with respect to x, that's going to be equal to negative, so sine is a negative, so sine to negative, negative 1 on 4 cos 4x. So really straightforward, just follow the rule, no problems. Second question here just complicates things because we've got this, the function is multiplied by a constant. Well, you should be getting used to this by now. That constant can just come straight outside of the integral, or that coefficient I should say, should come straight outside of the integral. The integral of that is equal to 8 times the integral of cos 4x with respect to x. And that's going to be 8 times, now cos becomes sine, so 1 on 4 sine 4x. We can finish that out. That's 8 over 4 sine 4x, which is just 2 sine 4x. Really basic fraction stuff. Finally, this last question here, the integral of 3 sine bracket negative x on 2 bracket with respect to x. Now, first of all, we can take that 3 outside of the integral sign. That's no problem there. While I'm doing that, let's re-look at this. Negative x on 2. That can be rewritten as negative a half x with respect to x. Okay, so you should see that this is equal to this. It's just a different way of writing the same thing. After that, we can follow our rule pretty straightforward. So it's going to be 3 times, sine becomes negative, so negative 1 on negative a half cos negative a half x. That's pretty ugly there. 1 divided by, negative 1 divided by negative a half. A negative divided by negative, that's going to be a positive. That's going to be 2. Then 3 times 2 is going to be 6. So that's 6 cos, and negative a half x, that's just negative x on 2. True to form, we forgot to add c to everything. Remember, we're doing integration here, and when we do, plus c, plus c, plus c. I hope this is a lesson to all of you guys. When you are integrating things, add c to it. Don't be like Mr. Speranza. Alright, thanks guys.